fundamental truth about lean is that productivity is wealth. This is a core at the heart of lean thinking. And of course, there's two ways of getting productivity. You can get productivity by pushing costs on other people, by pressuring your suppliers, pressuring your operators, or pushing quality issues on your customers. But the lean way of getting productivity is looking at the way you work so you can better satisfy your customers, work better with your people, and partner better with your suppliers. So the way of creating wealth and lean through productivity is looking deeply in your own work. The key tools in here to look at how you work are two things: there's standard work and Kaizen. Kaizen is very familiar, standard work less so. Yet standard work is the concept and tools that let you look into the detail of work. And this is where wealth is created, because this is where people work every day, every minute, every second to produce value. So how should we look at standard work? Let's take a pretty simple operation. You're going to watch me do it. And let's understand when I'm doing this, what is my standard work? There are several parts about this. The first part of standard work is we must break down the entire operation into basic job elements. So my basic job element, here's one basic job element, then basic job element the other way around, and the third basic job element is that I have to do this while I catch with a second ball in my hand. So as you watch me do this, this creates my standard work. As you can see, I am not the best juggler in the world, and it takes a lot of concentration. But the first thing you can see is that my standard juggling can be broken down into basic work elements. I do one job element, I do a second job element, and then I keep going. Now, to understand these job elements more deeply, we have to look at the level behind it. To be able to succeed fluidly at each of these job elements, I need to master a certain number of basic skills. And this is not necessarily easy. So what are the basic skills I have to master? One basic skill I have to master is the ability to catch the ball from one to the other. So here you see the hand movement that allows me to do this. This is a skill. At first, when you try, it's hard. The second basic skill I have to be able to master is the ability to do this while holding two balls in my hands. I have to still be able to do this with two balls in my hand. This is far less easy than it looks, and I often fail. The third thing I have to be able to do is to be able to juggle the three balls as I hold another one in my hand. And there you go. You can see that my level of basic skill still needs a lot of working on. So these basic skills, now as you see, there's a fourth skill involved here, which is how do I keep my eye on the ball so that they keep fluidly moving and not fly all over the place. So now we have our job elements. Under each job element, we can see that there are basic skills. These skills are interrelated. And the question is how to get better and better and better at the standard. Well, underneath each basic skill, there's deeper knowledge about the impact of doing things one way or other for the quality, the flow, the productivity, the safety. So basically, I have to work on each of these skills to be able to understand the impact of throwing higher, throwing lower, throwing faster, throwing slower. There is a lot of understanding the balls. Can I do this with eggs? Can I do this with bouncing balls? This is the level of deep knowledge that will make me a juggler. Progressively, I will have to vary it. I will move from balls to other objects, to batons, to kitchen knives. This is where my level of skill needs to increase to add variety to my standard work. The point here is to understand that we often focus on Kaizen, but Kaizen is the back of the hand, where standard work is the palm of the hand. We need to have in mind our concept of standard work with the breaking down into clear job elements, a clear sequence of job elements, understanding the basic skills at each level, and understanding how to develop the deep knowledge by doing exercises, Kaizen exercises. For instance, one Kaizen exercise would be, would be juggling. See, I need to practice my Kaizen. Juggling just with one hand juggling. Very hard for me to do. This Kaizen will enable me to actually practice, develop the basic skill of holding two balls in the hand, which will improve my standard work. And I will find all kinds of tricks that will make my juggling better. So we can distinguish improving standard work. It's not a procedure. It's the best way I know to juggle right now. And Kaizen, which is these exercises that made me understand better about juggling, made me practice my basic skills so that my job elements progressively change so my standard is even better.